to HSP Heartbreak. I'm your host, Dr. Quack.
And I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem. And Dr. Quack, unfortunately, I know your skills are very, very good in the medical profession, but unfortunately, the promo Domus, Brick Johnson, he is under the weather, so he will not be joining us today. Get well soon, Brick.
Yes, get well soon, promo Domus. Definitely. But we have some great analysts in his place here. First, let me bring on the big-time boss, Bossolini.
You're having.
All right, and we also have the Heathen.
Gentlemen.
Welcome.
All righty. So we got a big show here. We're going to be figuring out two different number one contenders and crowning inaugural champion on this show.
Yes, we will. A lot of big matches here. But I want to get into an opening match here. I'm going to start with you, Heathen, because you later on get to take on the debut of Mary Sue. Mary Sue takes on promo General Chels here. Who do you see coming out that match the winner?
Oh, as much as I've heard this match being talked about, I am watching it just as closely. It's going to be a close one. I guarantee it. It's going to be one to watch. I'm pulling for Mary Sue on this one only because I want her to get that first win out of the way just so she can face the first loss when she comes against me.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. Bossolini.
Well, as I said before, and it's a real clear line. Mary Sue has stepped out and she doesn't show fear. She doesn't seem like she's fazed by anyone. So I see Mary Sue walking away with her first W.
All right, and I do want to make a note of this. Mary Sue will be making her debut, and she is the second person who is from Heart and Soul, born and raised here. Maverick, who's fighting for a title, and Mary Sue. So if you're interested in becoming a promo artist and you're not already, you can reach out to us here, and we will help build your skills. As you saw, we've got Maverick in a title shot, a big, important title shot, and we'll see Mary Sue here in a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It's going to be a big match. We're going to talk about that in a second here. But, I'm going to start with you on this time, boss, because you know this man very well. You know Mike Murder, and he's getting ready to take on Half Past Black. If you're Half Past Black, what strategy do you have against this guy here known as the Boogeyman?
The best thing I can say is Half-Past Black has something that a lot of people don't when it comes to going into a match like this. And that's no fear. So going to a match against the Boogeyman with no fear, it gives you a fighting chance. So that's going to be the best bet for him, is just to go in without his fear and bring everything he got to the table.
Well, I agree with that statement. Heathen?
Honestly, you want to say he has no fear? I think he's got no brains going into this match because I think he is severely overconfident walking into it. And to be perfectly honest, I want to give it to Half Past Black because I'm not one of these that's on the Mike Murder bandwagon, quote unquote.
All right. And yesterday on the Pulse, I said the same thing, that I thought that, while Mike Murder is a formidable opponent, everybody will eventually lose at some point. And I feel that Half Past Black has such a big chip on his shoulder, he's not going to accept anything except a W.
He better, because he's going against one of the best, one of the greatest promo artists of all time. But yeah, I mean, there's one more match I really want to talk about here, and that is this right here for this championship, the Soul Fire Championship. Maverick taking on Hollywood Haywood. Heathen, you've seen both of these guys compete. How do you feel about both of these guys? Who do you think comes out on top?
For one, I hate to be a judge. I'll be flat out on that one straight away. I hate to be a judge, but to break it down, if you watch Maverick's promo, it's a bit overbearing in my opinion. Hollywood Haywood, he's got that smooth transition where his wordplay is almost like watching water. He's fluid. And if you watch Maverick, he's blocky. I don't know. I think Haywood's going to take it. Not by much, but I think he's going to take it.
All right. Boss, how you feel about that?
That's going to be a tough one. Because like I said, Maverick's he's a different entity. He brings something that most people don't see. But Hollywood, there's something about when that camera cuts on and he steps out and he lights the spotlight. So I gotta go with Hollywood taking this win. Of course you want to tie.
We think is going to win.
Okay.
So the judges' results have not been released to us yet. They're still in the safe. Who do you think comes away with this first?
Now, I couldn't tell you. This is a very tough match. Both these guys definitely on top of their games. You're seeing it in their hypes. This is getting a little personal. Honestly, I could see it coming down to a coin flip. I could see this happening. Why? Because that's the way fate works, man. When you got two great components there fighting, I could see this being the deciding factor.
And I have mixed feelings on this one because it is HSP and he is the first to come out. Basically, we can call it the training academy, although he came here a polished act, basically. I want to vote for Maverick, but Hollywood Haywood has shown, just like he did when he first came out, first match, 20, right off the top. Hollywood Haywood and Maverick are the only two that have done that right off the jump. So I'm pulling for Maverick. It's a tough uphill fight.
Oh, yes. It's a big-time match there.
All righty. So we've got a few minutes left before we go into our preview match here, which, by the way, we're having an exhibition match here coming from PPA. That's going to be the Savior taking on AEP, who is known here, but he competes in both places. So I want to ask the both of you guys. We've got a number one contender match coming up. They're going to be facing off the champion, the storyteller, on the 3rd. Besides yourself, who are a couple of people you think should be in line to be battling for the next Pure Heart title shot? We'll start with Bossolini.
Okay, so is this outside of the people that's in this four-way?
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yes.
Outside of besides Villain, Mr. Wallace, Roughneck, and Damian Cross, and yourselves, you can say you're the other person on screen. Just please don't say yourself. We already know you count you.
Well, I would say Heathen. Because he has a little fire, he has a little drive. But I'm a little selfish too. So I would have to say my brother, the shot caller, the A-lister.
Ooh, the A-lister. Definitely a big name there.
That is definitely a big name.
Heathen.
The A-list already proved he couldn't get the job done. He lost against Haywood. Just saying. Honestly, I'm going to pick the boss on this one. I want to see him on the other side of it. So that way I can show him just how little this fire is.
Interesting.
All right. Well,
I want to say, gentlemen, thank you. That was very, very. I like the professionalism shown by you guys. It's always a great thing to see two professionals being professional.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Stick around here because we'll be here on the post show with both of these gentlemen here. Getting ready to bring you a big match here from PPA. We have Savior taking on AEP. Get ready because here comes the intros. Oh, my God.
HSP Nation. Welcome everybody to the HSP Heartbreak Kickoff Show. I'm your host for the PPA Showcase match, Justin Smith, right over from PPA. And I have for you a match that is really one of the greatest matches that could ever happening in the PPA history. On the one side, we've got the Path of Fate champion, Xavier, going 1-on-1 against the AEP. Let's see what the boys are gonna bring, and make sure February 26th, Fabrutality, to tune in. Let's going on to our ring announcer.
Start this one a little bit different because I was asked a question, a very simple question by a reporter when I was entering the arena, and they wanted to know if I felt bad about what I said about AEP, if I had any remorse for what I said about AEP. And the simple answer is no. No, I don't, because I see a look in AEP's eye that's all too familiar to me. I've shared many locker rooms with him, and I see that look, and it's envy, it's jealousy. And I get it. I get it. That's why I'm going so hard at AEP, because I want him to know that his jealousy, that his envy is rightfully placed. I don't want him to feel bad about it, because he's been busting his ass for years and years and years at this, and he's been always faced with the same glass ceilings, and he sees me in a little over a year busting right through him. He should be jealous of that. He should be envious of that. That's why I'm going so hard at AEP, and I don't feel bad about it. And I'm never going to, because look at the tape. AEP should be the favorite. He's a big guy, much more opposing than me. But the tail of the tape doesn't count for this one thing, talent. I got it, and most people don't. Because they try to do all this fluff, all this filler, all this green screens, all these special effects to mask the fact that they can't go. That they don't have talent. They're trying to put makeup on pig shit. But here's the thing. You can't do it. And I don't need any of that stuff. I don't need no fluff. I don't need no filler. When I get in that ring, I'm an absolute killer. And AEP, you're about to find that out. We've never been in the ring together. And I know this is going to be the pinnacle of your wrestling career. I'm going to let you take it all in because I'm a nice guy. I'm going to let you take in every single second of all the glitz and the glamour that it is to be in the ring with the Savior. Because I know that's what you've been hoping for. You've been waiting for this moment. You've been grinding for this moment your whole damn promo career. And it's finally here. So why would I take that from you? So I'm going to push you. We're going to go in waters that I don't think you could swim in. But I'm going to test you because I'm a kingmaker around here. Look at Ivan Rage. He stood up to the challenge and got a victory over me. And look at him now. He's main eventing. But then you got people like Kenzo that just didn't measure up. So which one are you going to be? We're going to find that out about around the 25 minute in this match. Is that gas tank going to hold up? Because I don't think it is. I'm going to go hold for you. I'm going to stretch you further than you've ever been. But at some point, I got to hoist you on my shoulders and hit you with a fall of humanity. And then it's going to be academic. 1, 2, 3. Your winner is the Savior. But I'm going to do something nice for you. When it's all over and you wake up, I'm going to go down there to your your carcass that's just laying there, almost lifeless, and I'm going to whisper that you're welcome. You finally made it. You finally made it to the good show, the big dance. It's never going to get better than this, so take it all in, AEP. I'll see you out there.
PPA Showcase. Saber. Welcome to Angelo Entertainment. Let me get this straight. You call me a liar. Why I am lied about, Saber? You gonna tell HSP I am a liar? Lie about what? To them? You just wanted your mouth. I never lied at HSP. The only why HSP like AEP because I do my work. I show up and show out. Yeah, I bust my butt. So I'm a liar. You do not say nothing about PPA? You gonna tell PPA about I ain't lie too? I never lie on PPA. PPA respect me. I respect them too. That's the reason why the two companies, PPA and HSP, they love AEP together. Because I busted my butt. You tell me I'm a liar. You are a liar. You are a lie. Because the king of mind games is tell the truth. That tell the truth. That's the reason why you run in your mouth. Because you know I tell the truth. Also, why I not call your name or PPA? Because you do not know about AEP. I don't care you get your feelings hurt. I say your name, I want to. You not my daddy. But guess what? Tonight in the ring, we're going to find out who his lie is. Because if I beat you in the ring tonight, Saber, you're gonna respect me. And you're gonna talk about we're not on the same page? You're right. But guess what? We on the same level. Because you want to play my games, I want to play my games too. Because I don't care you better than me. But guess what? You never, ever gonna be on my games like me. Because I'm the king of mind games. I do the work. You waste my time. You waste my time, Saver. If I get in the ring with you tonight, I will go and crush you. You know what? I'm going to see you tonight. And matter of fact, I'll burn it up. I'll fire it up. I'll burn it up. I'll see you tonight, Saver. And we're going to find out who the liar is, boy. See you later.
Great job. Great job there.
Thank you again to PPA for giving us a really good exhibition match there between two of their guys, Savior, who's one of their champions, and AEP, who also competes here in Heart and Soul.
Yes, great match. Thank you, gentlemen, for competing here. But now we're getting ready to go to some commercials and get ready for the show. So get you some popcorn.
Make sure you stick around. We'll be back in 5.
See you in a bit.
Oh, yes, of course. Half pint black. You don't worry about it. The good doctor will make sure that you are well taken care of, good son. All righty, you have a lovely day. No, you cannot do that. No. Because if I told you once, I told you a million times, you cannot take a wax buffer to Quack's head. All right. I will talk to you later, sir. Goodbye. And now I can relax. Yes. Excuse me.
And drive like you. Come get it all. And buy with zero down and make no payments for 90 days. At Vantro Toyota. Now more than ever, right on the corner, right on the price. American Fastlane. Need an oil change?
Yes. I love Die Hard.
Heart and Souls Promotions, where nobody judges you, no matter how weird you are.
Heartbreak. I'm your host, Dr. Quack.
And I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem. That's right, we're back with you again 3 days later after our great show, Cupid's Revenge, which, by the way, if you missed that was a great show, a great tag team match, a great debut. So right after this show, make sure you go back and check out Cupid's Revenge for all the great action there.
But now we got some great action getting ready to happen here. I hear the music. Let's take it to the ring.
This is our opening contest for Heart and Soul Promotions, Heartbreak. This contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is to determine the #1 contender to the Soul Fire Championship. Introducing first, from wherever I may roam, weighing in at allegedly 80,000 pounds according to his tally sheet, the one and only Interstate Rebel, Ray.
Mama always said I was born on the wild side. I guess mama was right. When the clock strikes midnight, I'm gonna ride the lightning, feel the thunder, till the darkness pulls me under. Gonna fly on wings of fire, breathing good Lord lifts me higher, singing oh, when they call me on.
And his opponent, from the heart of the Empire, weighing in at 200 pounds, Josh Steele.
Man, oh man, do we got one hell of a match here. We've got Rig, the Mad Trucker, taking on the Lifeblood leader himself, Josh Steele. Whoever wins this will be the #1 contender for the Soulfire title,
Which we're going to be crowning later on tonight.
So let's take it to the ring.
HSP, it is finally here. The moment you've all been waiting for. The first ever #1 contendership match to go against the first ever Soulfire champion that just got crowned. You see, I find it kind of ironic and I find it kind of funny because not only do me and my opponent have a lot of history tonight, but we were both the bottom two when it comes to the qualifiers for the Soulfire tournament. The very bottom two that scored. Facing off here and now in front of each and every one of you in a #1 contender spot. Hi, Steele. How you been? You see, you know as well as I do that this has been a long, overdue, well-awaited match between me and you. And the problem is, Steele, you scored the lowest when it comes to the qualifiers of the Soulfire, and you bragged about it. And then you come out here and you use the excuse that the only reason you scored so low is because you was more focused on your title match for the Pure Heart Championship against Storyteller. Went as far as calling yourself lucky number 13 because you was 13th place. I guess 13 ain't so lucky, is it, after all, huh? Because you come out there and you made a total fool and mockery out of yourself, much like you're going to do here tonight. You see, Josh Steele, the problem is you can't make up your mind what gimmick you want. I think the thing that you've stuck with the longest has been this Lifeblood cult that you have put out, that you created. But I look here in HSP, the only member you got of your Lifeblood is someone